name is Robbie, and welcome to our public service announcement about malaria. Today, a pair of young teens will be informing us about the risks and hazards of malaria.
Hey, I'm a young teen who was recently diagnosed with malaria. I was traveling through the Amazon rainforest when I was bitten by a mosquito. I didn't think anything of it at first, but then my body responded to the disease, and I developed anemia, blood stools, chills, coma, convulsions, fevers, headaches, jaundice, muscle pain, nausea, sweating, and vomiting. I was taken to the hospital and helped by the doctor, who diagnosed me with malaria.
Is it true that malaria is caused by a parasite that has passed from one human to another by the bite of an infected mosquito?
Yes, that is very true. After infection, the parasites travel through the bloodstream to the liver, where they mature and release another form, the merozoites. The parasites enter the bloodstream and infect the red blood cells. One bite from a mosquito can be a lethal dose.
Well, that's good to hear that you didn't die. I was informed that there are 500 million cases of malaria each year, and that more than 1 million people die from it.
Oh yes, that is quite true. I arrived at the hospital quickly enough for the doctors to manage the spread of the parasite through my bloodstream.
Oh.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you know if malaria is transmissible?
Why, I'm glad you asked. Malaria can be transmitted from a mother to her unborn baby by blood transfusions. If you are a mother who has been diagnosed with malaria, it is wise you don't have children!
Thank you for your time, young teen. We are glad to hear that you survived malaria.
Well, thanks for having me, Robbie. I'm glad to spread the word and inform the viewers and the rest of the world about malaria. Hey guys, I just have a quick couple questions about malaria. First of all, do you guys know what malaria is? No. You guys don't? Well, it's a disease that's really deadly. Yeah, and about 300 to 500 million people are affected with it each year. That's it, Beth?
Oh, hello, random citizen of McDonald's. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about malaria?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright. Well, do you know what the lowest age range of a young African child diagnosed with malaria is?
Son? No, I don't. But tell me.
It is 5 years old. That's right. 5 years old. So, do you know what parasite causes malaria?
I believe I do. Tell me.
Well, to inform you, it is a parasite called Plasmodium. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Our next guest today will be a young teen girl who went to Africa to help small tribes survive from malaria. Please welcome her to the desk.
Hey, Robinator. It's a pleasure being here today.
No, the pleasure is all mine. Now please tell us about your experiences with the small African tribes.
Well, it was something I could never forget. These poor people were terribly ill and none of them knew why. We later discovered that they had all just contracted a deadly virus called malaria from the mosquitoes that were flying around their village.
Oh, that's absolutely terrible!
It was awful. The bioaccumulation of the toxics from the parasites had built up substantially in the villagers' bloodstreams. The toxicity was very high inside their bodies, and we knew they had needed help right away.
So what ended up happening?
Well, we ended up losing 5 of our patients because they contracted the disease a long time ago and did not get treated quickly.
Well, thank you for sharing your tremendous story with us. I think we are all glad to hear that those small African tribes have been saved from a cruel disease.
Yeah, well, so am I. And it was a pleasure being on here. Like Ray.
Watch this entire infomercial. You learned about the risks and hazards of malaria. Another topic I shall discuss is how to prevent getting malaria. If you travel to a warm tropical climate area, make sure to wear protective clothes for your arms and legs. and insect repellent to keep those pesky bugs away. This may cost you some extra money, but it will provide you from being infected with malaria. This has been a friendly public service announcement on malaria, and I hope the people still watching this have a lovely and wonderful rest of the day, and don't get infected with malaria.